Welcome back to your favorite day of the week, your favorite show to listen to, the Childish Grown-Up Show. We are the Childish Grown-Ups. Y'all know me, Mo Cacchino, the world-class Mo. I'm here with my two wonderful co-hosts, Ash Bash, Mia B, and we also got our partner them. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Our big cousin from the Culture Garden over here. You know, man, he comes over here always doing some damage in a good way. We got big school in the building. What's up with you, bro?
Thank you. Thank you. What's happening, man? You know what they say, school in the building. What's happening?
Hey, man, shirts coming soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always good to have you all here. I know we about to have a good time. We about to get a lot of laughter, and you know, it's in the phrase that y'all use all the time. We about to be fooling.
Yeah. That's that Cincinnati shit.
Yeah, man, I love it. I love that. But man, yeah, we are back, of course, for another episode. We are still in our back to school rotation, and I chose the movie that we're doing today. Y'all stay tuned to the end because this has to be one of the craziest voting processes that have ever happened on our show. We probably got submitted 8, 10, 12 movies, which never happens. And it was like day one, first few hours. So we'll give the movies that made it into the pick to the voting, and we'll give y'all the selection y'all made that we'll be reviewing next week. So y'all stay tuned to the end of this episode. But speaking of the Stoop Kids, we do got some things that were written in by the Stoop Kids. So I'm gonna read a few of those here. All right, let's see. First, we got some YouTube comments from our Mama C, you know what I'm saying, the top dog of the Stoop Kids. And she says, her first comment, I love Cool Ranch. Obviously, about our Cool Ranch Dorito conversation. I still ain't. That's my dog. That's my, you know. And then she also wrote, I have to say I could not finish watching it. I didn't like it at all. This is referring to our last movie, She's the Man, by Amanda Bynes. How you feel about that movie, real quick, School?
It's decent. It's just been done a lot. It's one of those movies that's been done a lot, and the original, like the 80s versions, are much better, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you look like you about to say something, yeah.
No, it's just so funny because she told me, like, before I knew that she commented that, she told me, she was like, yeah, I just couldn't finish that movie. And I thought she was talking about Havoc. I was like, Havoc? She's like, no, I watched that and I felt just like y'all felt. But that last thing y'all did, I couldn't finish it. She said it was just too, like, I think it was, for a lack of better word, it was probably just a little too, like, teenage white.
Mm-hmm. How did she feel about Cinderella Story? I don't remember what she said.
I like that one.
Okay.
I just think Amanda Bynes is everybody's cup of tea. So
that is true.
That's her. You know, she
bionisms in there.
Mm-hmm. I'll definitely say I think this movie, I was thinking about it on the way home. I think if this movie is considered a kid movie, like a teenager movie, then it works. If this is considered like a young adult movie, then it doesn't work. So I was thinking about it because the grace you give it, depending on where it fell, I don't remember. In my mind, I would like to think it was like teenage, you know, supposed, you know, but I don't remember because I mean, obviously they got the, you know, the flashing scene, which is obviously more adult style content. So I don't know, but you know, it is what it is.
So,
yeah.
The original is more of an adult like themed movie, and that flashing scene in the original is you see it. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
So maybe it is like, so then maybe it's not. It's teetering. Like maybe it's like one of those PG-13s where it slips in and you're like, oh, this made it into this movie. So Public Enemy B, my man Chuck, he wrote in as well. He says, no Cool Ranch Dorito slander allowed. He must be from Cincinnati too or something.
Yeah, Cincinnati, tuba thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a tuba thing, shawty. Hey, all right, man. Well, shoot, Cool Ranch Doritos. Hey, listen, Dorito, we will take a sponsor if you happen to be listening to our podcast. We will throw the little Dorito logo somewhere on his shirt. You feel me?
Facts. Facts.
We also got another YouTube comment from, I think he recently subscribed, I believe, but it's from King C's 5982. He actually left a comment on our what's the movie? The kids, the Sandlot. He wrote Benny. He said Benny had heart, cuz, and then he also wrote fire episode.
Yeah.
Hey,
Thank you.
that was one of my favorites for sure. That was so fun. Like, I mean, I can hear it on the episode when we talked about Sandlot. That was such a fun episode. It was like the summer of summer movies, and that was our last movie, wasn't it? That was the one they picked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that made it even better. They picked the perfect movie as the last summer movie, and it just hit, bro.
Yeah, Sandlot's a classic.
Boy. And
Didn't you
last,
reveal the shirts on that episode too?
I think so.
I think we were already just excited, and then you know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt. And then lastly, we got a message from Sadar. He been DMing from different profiles that that I'm connected to with the shows, and he wrote in on this one. He said, "What up, though, childish grown-ups? This is Sadar again." He said, "I had commented on your house party episode." He said, "I just recently watched the movie Havoc for the first time, and I have to agree, it was pretty damn cringy, and only a one-time watch. I must admit, I'm surprised Anne Hathaway even agreed to do a movie like that. I think y'all should do the 1975 movie Cooley High or the 1992 film Zebrahead. I also wanted to know what is the name of the instrumental that's being used at the end of the episode when y'all are doing the whose character you relate to the most part, not the Moesha thing." Yeah, we knew it was gonna be a one-time watch. But that instrumental is actually not like it's not like from a popular like rap or R&B or anything. It's kind of so I used to like go on, real briefly, I used to go on mixtapes like that Piff back in the day, and I would just download instrumental tapes from independent people that just put out stuff, and that's an instrumental that I found, and then I looped it to make it like obviously fit this show, and it just for some reason it has kind of that heartfelt moment similar to like 90s shows when they're trying to give you a message, and so I thought it sounded perfect for that to get us in that section. So if you're that into it, I'll definitely send it to you directly. If that's something you're interested in, I'll definitely send it to you directly. But it's not something that you'll probably find online like that, because that Piff is no longer around. Rest in peace.
Man, rest in peace,
boy. But yeah, similar to him, y'all can reach out to us, of course, on our YouTube channel, The Childish Grown Up Show. Y'all can reach out to us on Instagram, The Childish Grown Up Show, no spaces. Or you can reach out to our email, childishgrownups3@gmail.com. Sadar, if you're looking for that, man, reach out on this email. I'll send it back to you. You know what I mean? So, but that is all of our messages and comments and conversations we got to have at the Green Box with the Stoop Kids. But now we got to kick it up another notch, getting into our childish grown-up moments. Mia B, what's going on with you? What's happening?
You've been coming to me first a lot lately.
Oh, well, I'll come back to you. We can let it marinate.
Okay, though. But no, it's fine.
Okay.
Because I don't really have too much, but the one thing that I do have to do is shout out my high school alma mater that was just voted the #1 high school in all of Ohio.
That's fire. That's fire.
Walnut Hills High School.
Yeah.
Cincinnati.
That's where Rich Sister went.
Yeah. We had this conversation. Me and his sister have a lot in common. That's my girl from afar. But we the Eagles fly high, Sursum Isumum, And other than that, I've been doing it's back to school time. I've been in my adult bag doing hair and, shopping and spending money.
I ain't mad at it. Shout out to the high school. Would you say Walnut?
Walnut Hills.
Walnut Hills, the hills, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Walnut.
You know what I mean? All right. Ash Bash, what you got for us? The queen.
Why y'all laugh when I say stuff? What's going on?
You just too
Ash,
silly,
you're
man.
so funny. You're just so
Funny.
unintentionally
Just
funny.
say that.
See, look, you're funny. You're funny to them like I am to Rich and Spike. Like you ain't doing anything. Just something how you say one little
Just
thing.
being you.
And it just makes them laugh so much, bro. They was laughing for a week of that. But
Yeah.
what about you, the queen of childish grown up moments?
That's a big title to uphold. But yeah, we had a movie night. We had a movie night at the house. Of course, got the snacks, popcorn, and set up our little movie room, and we watched Toy Story because that's one that we've been wanting to see, and it was really I like really enjoyed it. Like, me and Tyler and Anthony, but me and Tyler as the adults, like we were really had us wilding in this movie, and it was just a really good time being childish, eating snacks, eating all type of unhealthy. So definitely gotta hit the gym to make it right, But yeah, watching Toy Story 5 as a fam with my boys is always a pleasure for me. And I haven't seen 3 and 4. I thought about like binging to really 1 and 2, and 2 is, we talked about it, me and Sir. But 3 and 4, I have no idea what it was about. So maybe I should watch those just so I can say that I've seen all of them.
3 is the best.
I
Is
really
it?
like 3. I like 3 a
3 is the
lot.
best one. Yeah.
No, it's the first.
Y'all seen 5?
It's the first one. Like there's no.
I like all of them. I love Toy
Second
Story.
one's okay. Third one is the one. Fourth one's bad. Fifth one was good.
This 5th one is like up there for me. Like
Wait till you see the third one.
I
Because
really
it gets you in your feels.
All right, if
Lot of
that's the
messages.
one that I seen the third one. Then like I didn't remember if it's the third or the fourth one. Which one's with the spoon?
That's
Third.
the 4th one.
Yeah, yeah.
maybe I've seen glimpses of those. I
Probably
just
have.
don't remember because I never, go back or whatever. But that's something on my to-do list.
The one
And,
is the 4th one.
Fourth one is when they was in that what was it, like an auction house, like a pawn shop?
So okay,
And
so
because
3
remember
was
they're like antique toys. 3 is the Lotta Bear when he's like
3 was
they go to the daycare.
the daycare. 3 was the daycare. That's when they meet the little girl. But 4 is when they're on the road, like a family road trip, and they end up in the antique one. But that's when they have Spoonie.
I think that fourth one was pretty good then, because I think that's the one I had seen, and it had me feeling some way too.
Yeah, did he come before?
to check them out because I haven't seen those. Don't
Maybe
sound
he did.
familiar
I don't
to
remember.
me.
I just know the third one is my favorite. It gets me in my feels. And I think it has a lot of messages in it, like for us specifically. Like so.
I think 1 and 3 are my favorites.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, noted, and I will check those out. Well, other than that, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I can't see it, but rocking the white crop top
Get it.
this time.
Get it.
Hey man, hey, every time you see us, you see that yellow logo. You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay. Mama C ordered our shirts, and she ordered us some crop hoodies for the fall as well.
Yeah, you didn't give me a hug. Crazy.
I told you my mommy.
I'm still
the baby.
You definitely you getting it off all right. You hit us with that 2 episodes like my mom is going to. She definitely hit us with my dad is going to have your ass. Like hit us with that. My dad will have your job. Nah, that's dope. We can't wait to see Mia rocking it out, man. We're going big 3 with the, with the yellow label. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay on the lookout for that yellow label. All right, our big cuz in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go down. He been here before. My brother, you got a childish grown up moment for the stoop kids for us today.
Yeah, absolutely. As Mia said, the kids going back to school. And before my daughter went back to school, I just wanted to spend a little bit of time with her. And my wife started a new, like a little part-time second job. So we've been doing a lot of things together. And we watched It Takes Two.
Oh, yes. The Olsens?
Man, the Olsen twins.
Yes,
and it was just fascinating because she seen the Parent Trap. So she thought she had to ask, like, is that the same girl? Or I said, no, those are 2 different girls. They're sisters.
Bruh.
And she was like amazed and, how good. And it just, excuse me, it took me back to certain time. It Takes Two is a classic to me. But also how smart the Olsen twins parents were,
Mm-hmm.
far as just like marketing, because they had their own. They never was with like Nickelodeon.
Mm-mm.
They never was with Like they had their own marketing team. They had their own movie lines, like everything. Like they were very brilliant and ahead of their time. It's the reason why they billionaires. Like,
Because they got a few movies. Like, I mean, they're not lesser known, but they kept kind of going
yeah,
for a little bit in their youth. Like,
yeah,
you know.
but because they had a show when we were like teenagers on ABC Family
Yeah.
called Two of a Kind. I want to
I
say
love that show.
that shit was fire.
Mm.
Um, and like I said, they remember they had the mysteries, like when they was little kids. They had so many, they had like 20, 30 little movies. Like, um, they just was different, smart. But no, my daughter loved that movie. She really enjoyed it, and we also watched Polly. I don't know if y'all ever seen that. Now she wants a bird.
I used to be obsessed with Polly.
Oh, I love that movie. She wants a bird now, so we working on that. Got her doing chores. So
Oh yeah.
I got a tear jerker.
yeah,
Gonna
yeah.
do it every time.
Polly gonna do it every time. Mm.
Gonna do it
That's the
every
one.
time.
Yep.
All right, man. I dig.
Matter of fact, school, and I'm sorry, I just have
No,
to
you
say
good.
the song that Marie's mom sang to her.
Oh man.
I was singing that to my daughter when she was a baby.
Mm.
Like
That's
that was my little lullaby that I sang to my daughter when she was a
Yeah, I
baby.
feel it.
Are you singing, man? Let's hear a little something, something.
Right?
How
Come on
we
with it.
on.
She said, I ain't say it was good. I just said I did.
Yeah, let's move along.
All right. Well, lastly, me. So a couple of things. One, I think Ash might have said something of her doing something similar quite a few episodes back, but randomly we started getting into talk shows from back in the day.
Hmm.
And we were watching Ricky Lake, and it's a very popular episode. I found out about basically where the ex-girlfriend pulls up and basically like, look at me now type vibe, like look what you missing out on.
Yeah.
And so they coming up there, they're like, and they okay, bring out the ex-boyfriend. They come out and they, why did you guys break up? They're doing the whole thing. And so, bro, when I tell you some of that stuff backfired so crazy, bro, I said this is only in the 90s I could get this off. Cause like the girls is up there like, oh, look at me now. You'll never be able to have this again. You'll never be able to. Some of the dudes is like, oh, so like, bro, I don't want it. My fiance up in the crowd. Then the fiance is like, oh, thank you so much because now we engage. Like, bro, but and then we watch Jenny Jones and they really turned up. I said, hey, yo, I don't know who was her marketing team. I said Jenny Jones. They had her down with the swirl, bro.
Remember the murder case?
That's from Jenny Jones. I didn't know that was from Jenny Jones. I thought it was from
when the guy revealed that he liked the other guy and he wound up killing him.
Oh man,
Jenny
okay.
Jones.
Okay. Because I remember they just put so much.
Yes. I think it's like a documentary on that.
Yeah, they put a lot of stuff. Like I felt like Jerry Springer kept coming up in that conversation because you could clearly tell the shift in daytime talk shows. But anyway, there's episodes on YouTube. I would tell you I check them out. Watching talk shows at this age, it's oddly comforting. Like it's like something about it that feels so. And you're seeing the hairstyles, you're seeing the wardrobe. Because like the chicks coming up there, like one, and then on the Jenny Jones, it was this guy that had all of these. He was a cheater, a black dude, had all these baby mamas, and they was all dressed up like, and they're like all in like the church suits, bro, like with the shoulder pads. Like Mama C know what I'm talking about, bro. I'm like, yo, this is not like
a double breast.
Like you can't even double breasts. I'm telling you, bro, the hairs was crazy, but
crazy.
But that was good, and then also y'all know
big bang in the front.
Hey, bro, that was one she had the full scoop, bro, full scoop, like no cap. Like I was like, dang, bro, people in the crowd they had the gold grill and then also our anniversary. Well, y'all listening, it was by the time y'all hear this a few days ago. It was me and my wife's anniversary. And
happy anniversary, brother.
Right
and
on.
what year is that?
14 of them things. 14 of them things. And it's like, how can I be married for 14 years and I'm only 22?
Come on.
I just haven't. I just haven't done the math. Like it doesn't make sense. I know y'all see me. Hey, y'all want to do something? Y'all want to do something? That's what I thought. No, just like,
No, because like we were born the same year, and I know it ain't no way I could like.
hey, nah, we know you 23. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right?
Oh,
it's like how are my kids this age? I don't know. But so we went to a comedy show, but it was like basically like local talent, right? And like I guess these striving comedians used to seeing each other. So when we came in, they were like, "Oh, they're new here." Like, it was mostly white people, but we was there, and bruh, when I tell you there was something so intriguing about watching people like try to get like people ain't laughing like that. Like these are not like celebrities or anything. Like they ain't got no motion. Like, you know what I'm saying? But they're trying to though. And it's like it is something so compelling to watch people get up there. I could tell somebody they go up there and they write jokes. It's like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and that turned into like a minute 20 because they're jumping to like some of them with their notebooks, some of them with their phones out, working their jokes, And bro, it was just such a vibe to like, and some stuff was funny though. It was like cool. And then, one dude used us in the bit, So he was like, "Hey man, you brought her here." He's like, "Oh man, what kind of date is that?" And so he's building it up. So it was really good. And it's different characters. You got straight people, a couple people that's gay. You got white. There was a black dude. Handicapped. It was a lot of different things. But that's something like, bro, I would advise anybody listening. If you ain't had a chance to go, like, just go to a open mic, because that's what it was, an open mic. If you ain't had a chance, go to an open mic. Just watch people be bold enough. Like it made us almost be like, yo, I wonder if I could try to work a bit out.
Yeah.
Not try to be a comedian because I ain't trying to be, but can I make people laugh? Can I have the nerves to do that? So that was fun. So all that was just like super nostalgic, super 90s vibe. I'm so happy we did that, and definitely keep y'all updated if we go to another one for sure. But so yeah. Those are childish grown up moments, man. Like we took y'all back for a little bit, so hopefully y'all getting all of the nostalgia feels that shows you can still have those moments even in today's time with AI. You can still have that. All right. Well, the next segment is a segment that my man School always does really well in. So we're gonna see what's going on, man. So the
Rusty, man.
Hey, look, she be getting us out of here. She getting me out of here. Me on the run a little bit right now. So
okay,
but we'll see what she going this week. So Ash, the floor is yours.
I think these are pretty mid. Yeah, happy anniversary, bro. It's a beautiful blessing.
Thank you.
And shout out to the Stoop Kids. We are at 115 subscribers. Still trending up, and we appreciate it. Got to shout you out every episode. And with that being said, it is time for the flash for that. So let's go with some of our favorites, just warm it up a little bit. So we're going to start with the Rugrats. It's pretty simple, fairly simple. What is the name of the episode where each Rugrat imagines their own ending to a Reptar movie? The tape. Reptar's Revenge, Reptar on Ice, Reptar 2010, or Return of Reptar? What was the name of the episode?
Well, the Reptar on Ice that's different. That's when the babies we know that. I believe that's the one when they get caught on the ice, ice rink or whatever. So ain't that Reptar's Revenge? Reptar 2010 seems like a heck of a stretch, unless Rugrats ran longer than we remember. That's the only possibility in my mind. So Reptar's Return, and what's the other one, Ash?
Reptar's Revenge.
I'm saying
I'm gonna go Return.
So Return of Revenge, Reptar's Return. I ain't mad at that. I feel like I can go with that. I'm going Reptar's. What you say, Return?
Yeah, I don't know, but
yeah, I feel like that Revenge. But Revenge could be.
I
don't see him being Revenge.
School said.
Yeah, I'm going there. Return.
We're going Trips.
Oh yeah,
that is incorrect. It is Reptar 2010.
What?
That sounds crazy.
I do.
That is crazy. I couldn't believe it, but It's definitely confirmed.
Damn.
All right. So let's move on to That's So Raven. What concert does Devin invite Raven to when her parents become concerned that her grades are slipping? Boys in Motion,
Hmm.
Blue Rain, Pressure, or Astro Force 5 Live?
Boys
Blue
in
Rain.
Motion.
Blue Rain.
I'm gonna say damn. I'm gonna say Blue Rain. I'm gonna say Blue Rain.
Okay, and your counterpart is taking a break here. Do y'all want me to unveil or you want to wait on your boy?
I feel like we should wait because he
Yeah.
had a different answer than we did.
All right, we'll wait. We'll wait. We'll give it a couple seconds.
Here. I just feel like you, Ash, you're supposed to be my girl, but
Damn your girl.
you ain't bringing back Sex of the City yet because you know I'm too good and you don't want to see me prosper.
That's not true. I want the best for you. I want everything that's coming to you. That's yours.
Hey, I'm requesting Martin next time I come on here.
You putting that in? I got you. I just don't do Martin too much because it's so easy. Like it's probably embedded in our
Yeah.
brain. You know.
Yeah.
But okay, I mean, I bring a little bit of Sex and the City back.
Mm.
I dig deep for
So
you.
what was it? What was it?
They wanted to wait on you, sir.
Oh, my bad. I was
They
trying to get.
chose. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I was trying to put in the chat, but I didn't have enough time. But go ahead.
Oh, they chose Blue Rain. So are you agreeing with them, or you going somewhere else?
I'm still sticking with Boys in Motion.
Oh, that's what you said. Okay. And what did you say, School?
Blue Rain.
Oh, you said this. Okay.
Mm.
Blue Rain is correct.
All right, let's go.
Don't you remember she accidentally dyed her face blue and she was sitting in
Yeah.
the window and he came and played the music outside her window because she couldn't go to the concert.
Yeah, but I thought that was something else. I thought it was like some like convention where the space commander thing or whatever with the Eddie wanted to meet the chick that the older lady that he thought still looked like her picture. I thought it was bro.
Hey, Eddie just fought Ray J, man. He needs some help.
Nah, man.
And that's a whole nother conversation.
Hey, man.
All right, so let's finish it off with Keenan and Kel.
Oh, let's get it.
Which NBA player gets injured at
Ryan
Rigby's
Harper.
Yep.
after slipping on spilled orange soda?
Come on, man.
Y'all want the options, or we just
Don't put the options out there anyway. But I'm with him. I remember Ryan Harper
we
being.
might do it for the listeners, right?
Yeah.
Scottie
Oh, my
Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Ron Harper, or Reggie Miller?
Yeah, Ryan. That I could be sure of.
Ron is correct.
Yeah, man.
That is correct. You knew that, like, that is
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
That's my shit.
Yeah, man.
My shit.
All right. Well, guess what? All of you are on the board today.
Let's get it.
School and Mia are 2 for 3. Bro is 1 for 3. But together, you guys did a great job.
Thank you.
Goodness gracious.
That is all for the Flash with Ash.
Hey man. I'm about to have a PTA meeting. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, listen. Let's get it. Look.
School put a request in. He want Martin next time he comes. So do you have a request, bro?
Okay, I'll come back to you on that. Next time he come, Martin, that's a great one. Yeah, that's really good.
You just said it's so easy though. Martin is just
Yeah, I'll be like I just answered that Keenan and Kel. I'll be doing that.
Yeah. All right. Well, Ash, we thank you for that, truly.
Yes.
For the Flash with Ash, of course. We have covered 2001 as far as the lay of the land. We did that, speaking of, which made me think about I Am Sam, because that came out in 2001. So there's no need for me to do the lay of the land, like at least at this point. Like I said, maybe next year when we come back to it, I'll bring it back with certain years. But when we cover the year, I don't try to keep bringing up the same things that were going on. So with that being said, we're going to get in our time machine, go back in time as Mia B closes the door and takes us back to the movie that we are reviewing today.
All right, time machine back to 2001 to discuss How High. Two guys by the name of Silas and Jamal decided one day to smoke something magical, which eventually helps them to ace their college entrance exam and gain them acceptance to Harvard University. For cast, we have Method Man as Silas,
Lord.
Redman as Jamal King, Chuck Deasy as Ivory, the legendary Oba Babatunde as Dean Carl Kane, Lark Voorhees as Lauren, Fred Willard as Philip Huntley, Hector Elizondo as crew coach Bill, Al Sharir. I am I saying that right? Al Sharir as I Need Money, Mike Epps as Baby Powder, Anthony B. McKinley Scruncho as Baby Wipe, Essence Atkins as Jamie, Cress Elwood as Bart, Jeffrey Jones as the Vice President, TJ Thine as Gerald, Justin Ulrich as Jeffrey, Trio Tran as Twan, and we also have appearances from Anna Maria Horsford as Mama King and Garrett Morris and Tracy Morgan as the Pork Chops a Chunky commercial actors. And this film was released December 21st, 2001.
That's insane.
That is. You know what? This movie even represents black people on CPT time.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all know good and damn well there's no reason this movie shouldn't have came out in April on the 20th.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Are you freaking kidding me? This is the definition. I did not, Mia, shout out to you. I did not know this came out in December 21st.
Me neither.
This ain't nowhere near a Christmas movie, bro.
Christmas
Right.
That's insane. That's black people at its finest in
What was you
2001.
thinking?
So, but yeah, so since our big cousin's here, man, it's a movie I reached out to him about. So, man, you don't have to necessarily give us your first time watching it, but give us, how do you remember coming across this movie, and what are your earliest memories of the lure around the movie How High?
Man, my first few times watching this was with Rich. And we were young, like shit, 12, 13, 14. Like nobody ever experienced smoking, none of that. It's just, you know, how it be, just a funny movie, kind of like Friday. Like you just, you know, you hear it's funny, you watch it. And then essentially, you know, you get older, life changes, and it just became it became a regular. You know, I gotta watch this every 2, 3 months when I was about 18. Like this was always in rotation. I never, this is my shit. As I've gotten older, I don't watch it as much, but back in the day, man.
No doubt. No doubt. Ash, what about you? How do you remember this movie back then? And what was it like this time?
You know, my first memory of this movie is kind of vague. I'm like, I don't remember when I saw this. But the feeling I had when I originally watched it, I remember being a fan of Redman and Method Man. So I think I remember being excited to see them on screen together as like acting, since they rap together. So I'm like, that was pretty cool. And I just felt like they fell naturally into the role, like, cause it just felt like it was just Red and Method Man. So did pretty good job. I mean, hence you see Method Man today, right? Like he's really good. Watching it this time definitely was fried. Still was funny. Still has ton of quotables. There was nothing that popped up that I didn't remember from back then. So everything felt familiar. It had that familiarity watching it this time. But I would say the pacing of this was really quick. And I guess that's probably something I didn't notice back then because you're just not paying attention. But perfectly fine with me. Like there's no fluff here. It's really just getting straight through the movie. And I appreciated that timestamp because if they would have made this like overly long, it would have, been just too much. But I think it was like the perfect pacing for what it was about. Again, I wish I had an exciting story. I'm not a smoker, so I don't have any experiences to share. Never smoked, so yeah.
Mia B, what about you?
So funny enough, me and Mama C used to watch this movie together all the time. We
Ah, oh yes. Can't wait for
on
Mama C to write in.
listen, my mom have like the most like eclectic movie taste. We watch all types of like stuff you would never think that you would watch with your mom. I watch my mom, but we had it on, and neither one of us are like smokers either. Like, don't get me wrong, Big Mama will partake from time to time, but I'm not like a smoker, and I obviously wasn't at the time this came out. I was like 11, but um like Ash said, I've always loved Redman and Method Man's chemistry together, and seeing them play off of each other in any respect. Because I used to like, back in the day, you would see like the MTV interviews or BT interviews and see them together, and they always just had like this really natural brotherly chemistry. So seeing them in the movie was always the most interesting part to me. Everything about it was funny, even as a kid who didn't know anything about smoking. The concept was funny, and them together are funny. So I've always really loved it. I used to just turn it on. It was something that you could just turn on anytime just to watch, and it would just be funny. And also, Method Man, like, please, can we just
Yeah,
give it up
you
for a
feeling the
man
justice?
who been fine forever, like forever. He was fine. He was fine before this, and he fine now. And I just have to give it up to him and his wife because she's obviously one of God's strongest soldiers.
It's a different way
You're
to put it.
wild.
That's a different way to put it. Yeah, hey,
Hey,
shout out to Essence. You know what I'm saying? It was jazz there too. You know what I mean?
y'all need to have a some type of like stamp for like any movie y'all do that's a certain um cable channel classic. Like USA played the shit out this movie. Like this would be a
Yeah,
USA classic.
yeah,
'Cause they
Period.
always had this fucking movie on.
yeah. It definitely did. They definitely did. For me, rest in peace to my best friend from back in the day, Jamichael. He is the one who introduced me to this movie. Again, we were too young. Like Maya said, we were 11, so it wasn't like, we're not even catching on to. We're just looking at it silly because again, you're watching cartoons that are fried. So this is you're seeing this real life. These two dudes like getting into stuff. And back in the day, like me and him used to do. So we obviously quoted the movie so much. We used to do the little chewing gum thing where, like, when they was in
Yeah.
Dean Kane's office, when he's looking one way, you chewing your gum, you look the other way, chew, and we just do this for no reason. Like, it's just stupid stuff. Like, this is like by far with me and Mike. This was our bonding movie. Like, we bonded over this because this movie was like the movie for us.
Yeah.
Two young best friends. Like, this was the movie for us. So it was a staple always, and it stuck with me always. As far as this time watching it, like I watched this twice, and I don't always do that with our movie reviews, but I watched this before I picked it because I try to vet my movies because you just never know. I'll do a trailer, and if the trailer's hitting or not hitting, I'll give it about 25 minutes. I try to vet it just to see if it's something there that we can work with, and I watched it like before we got to it, and I was like, "Man, this is still like it's still funny." Like a lot of times, stuff don't be funny no more, bro. Like you're like, "Oh, okay, that joke don't work," bro. All of the jokes that they were going for, it still was funny, and I think it's because of the like, it's like a black timeless style of humor.
Yes.
It's not really built in like, oh, these were the jokes of the time. Nah, this is just fried everyday black people, best friend, homie, cousin, somebody type humor that never gets old. And so
And it's still relevant. Like you said, it don't get old. It's still relevant.
nah, like
It's a nigga right now living in his mama's house, getting on her nerve,
bruh.
getting shit talked about like, oh, them bitches, they ain't nobody. Shit. It's
Yeah,
all
bro.
good.
Yeah, that's why I say so. It's really a timeless film.
Yeah.
So watching this time just as enjoyable. Same as Ash. I didn't realize the pacing was so steady and that really worked for the film. For a movie that's just built on jokes, not a deep storyline, but there is a through line. This movie does an excellent job, and I'll speak more to it. I got a lot of good things to say about this movie, to be honest. So, get a little bit into an overall discussion. We know that Method Man has done a lot more acting than I think we've given credit for, because he doesn't come up when we talk about rappers turn actors, which we've had that discussion, of course, with Bow Wow, Queen Latifah, Tupac, Ice Cube. We've had that. Method Man doesn't come up, but I think he's on the brink of starting to be in that conversation. I'm LL Cool J. But what I want to ask y'all, how do y'all feel Redman did? And why do y'all think we didn't see him do more stuff? And I know they had an MTV show that didn't end up working out, that, for many reasons, but how do y'all think Redman did in the movie? And then why do y'all think he didn't continue to pursue it?
I'll just say, I think we did mention Method Man when we had our conversation. I remember him coming up, but Redman, I think he did phenomenal. Like, I think he has a natural charisma where he's kind of like, who can I like him to? He's like
Chris Tucker.
Like, he just doesn't really have to try. He's just got a natural comedic timing.
Like, improvisation is really,
like his personality comes through in the sense that he's kind of just being himself, and it works. Like, he plays off of everybody that he's in a scene with really well because he just has like that charisma. He was also in and you guys might not know this because as a horror girly, I would. He is also in The Seed of Chucky, which he was really funny in that too. But I think I've always wondered this, so I don't have an answer. I've always wondered also why he didn't do more acting, because I think he was really good. I've always kind of in my mind wondered why the trajectory was so different between Method Man and Redman, like in the way that their careers went, because Meth went so far into his acting bag, and then Redman just kind of, has been doing his own thing. I know they still stay connected because I follow both of them, and I know that he got Redman a little role on, was it Ghost or Power? It was one of them shows.
Oh man,
One of
brother.
them.
Yeah, he
his
played
brother.
his brother.
I got to see that scene.
I think it was the original Power.
No, it was Power Book 2.
Yeah, because he didn't come up until
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Method was Reek's lawyer. Right. So yeah, he played his brother. And it was really nice to see him. But yeah, I don't have an answer. I think he did a really good job.
That's an interesting question. I feel like and again, like you said, I don't know the answer for sure. But not everyone loves everything that they're offered, or that might just be something he's just not. Even though people, he's good, it's not my bag. It's long sometimes, depending on what it is. Like, that's an hour and a half movie. He probably spent too much time, filming, and the in between, the outtakes, the stuff you didn't see. He just probably doesn't like that. Like, it's no telling. Because like you said, he was on Ghost Power Book 2, and then they still brought the brother again, but it wasn't Redman that time. Like, they brought in another actor to play the same character.
Oh
So
wow,
it has to be something with him in acting. Like, he probably just, I got 8 hours today. Like, that's it. If you can't fit me in these 8 hours, I'm cool. Like, maybe he's not seeing the money that he wants to see. Rather, better money touring. Like, so, you never know. Acting is definitely something you have to have a passion for, and I know that for a fact. Like,
He refused to get the COVID shot. As far as him leaving the ghost power, it
like,
says that he didn't want to get the.
it's not
the
that deep to
vaccine.
him. Like, I don't give a fuck about this show.
But to piggyback a little bit on what Mia said, like I think he did great too. especially how it was written. It was just they wrote it to Redman style. You know what I mean? It just was natural. So I think he could have went further. I think it was his own personal choice. Like he just, like School said, it's just probably he enjoy it when he when he does it, but he's not pressed to like be an actor slash rapper. I feel like maybe he wanted to do his music more. I don't know, but I just felt like he just and like School said, the commitment. It's a big commitment, especially if they make y'all do auditions or this is a 6-month thing or whatever the time restraints. I do remember seeing some interviews with him years ago where he kept saying about him valuing his personal life and separating it from. So I mean that could play. He just seemed like he low key want to be a regular dude, you know what I mean? But want to obviously be able to provide for his family. So there's that aspect too. But yeah, but I think he did good.
Yeah, he did a great job.
I want to say this too real quick. I know that you have mentioned something with MTV. Now, I know that after this movie, they got offered their own TV show on Fox. And I want to say they did it for like a couple episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And it I don't know if it was based off of How High, but I know it was like a Method Man, Redman type show, or whatever. But it didn't last. But it was supposed to be a big thing, and that too could play a role in it. You know what I mean? Like getting hyped up, doing all these interviews, um, and then the show doesn't come out, or it does come out and it's only 3 episodes because nobody really fucks with it. Like that can take the wind out the sails, as they say. So um, it's probably so much deeper than what we think, or it couldn't be. Shit, it could probably just be like you said. I just value my time a
Yeah.
little bit more.
Yeah, I think Chris Brown has that same issue because he's a really good actor.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the musicians that act, they don't appreciate the process because it's a lot of waiting, it's a lot of long days, and like they're used to making a song. Okay, let's go to the next one, and like putting out an episode or movie requires so much of their time. And do this again and do this again and shoot it again. Let's shoot it from this angle. Shoot it. That it's a tedious process that they're not so much used to. And some of them don't appreciate that process. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And, that might have been like what it was with Red. I think Meth and Red, when they did this movie, they probably wasn't doing a whole lot of takes. You know what I mean? I think, they probably getting like 1 or 2 takes, like, all right, try it again, do it this way, and then picking the best of which take. Like, I wasn't able to see the commentary because something happened to my Xbox in the house. I don't know what happened to my Xbox, but something
there's
happened.
definitely a moment in there's a couple moments in the commentary that they speak on something similar. Like I can't remember, it's the very first scene of the movie where the people knocking at the door, and Method Man kept saying that the director or whatever kept getting upset with him because he would not stand on his mark. Like it's a mark, when you're on scene, they put a big X. Like you're supposed to stand right here. It's a perfect angle. And he said he just kept fucking around and moving too much and not staying on his mark. That was pissing people off. And then the scene in the car where they, you got blunts, you got weed. Like he kept putting his toothbrush. There's a person on set called continuity to make sure that if you have a toothbrush in your fucking ear, that if it's on the left, it stays on the left the whole scene. And Method Man kept switching it, and that was pissing people off. Like, yo, you gotta keep that fucking thing in your left ear, nigga. Like, what are you doing? Like, so that's the shit you talk about, like just not knowing, that's how it works on the movie. Like, it's somebody's job to make sure if your shoe's untied, it's untied this scene, the whole scene. It may sound stupid, but we got to keep this shit going. So.
Continuity.
Yeah, it matters.
Yeah.
I want to ask, and this is my only other question before we get into like kind of just our favorite moments of the movie. If they did a How High 2, we refuse to acknowledge that, even though I just said it out loud. I almost threw up in my mouth. Is there any 2 rappers? Just a little fantasy draft here. Is there any 2 rappers that you think could do this movie, like in a later time? It don't have to be like now. It could be like later. Let's just say if it came out late, mid 2000s, later 2000s. Any 2 rappers pairings, chemistry that y'all feel could have done a movie like this?
Mm.
Cameron and Jewel.
Oh, that's
That
pretty
might have
good.
been kind of because I'm thinking about Cameron and
Cam can
Tatum
act.
Pool.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
he
so
can
he's
act.
alright in Tatum Pool.
Low key funny too. Like you
He
wouldn't
Yeah,
definitely funny for real.
funny as he is. He's really funny.
yeah.
Ha, you mad? He mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the camera
Gotta
for
I
have the
can.
soldiers if you ain't gonna use them.
Mhm. Yeah, I can see Cam
That's a
and
good one. That you
Joel's,
came
or
off the
even
hip with
Cam
that.
and Mace.
Cam and Mace.
Mm.
But I wonder if Mace could loosen up a little bit. He's so chill that I'm like, I don't even know if he can.
Yeah.
He would have to almost be a straight guy if they took that route.
Hmm.
I'll
What about?
say, and
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. One of them we know can act, but I don't know about the other one. But maybe this could be the one standout. I'm going Ti and Dro.
Mm.
They real best friends. They're real homies. You know what I'm saying? And that shoulder lean. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing them like this being more of an Atlanta movie. Seeing Ti and Dro like chiefing and trying to like figure it out. Ti looked young enough. Dro, he would look young enough at this time. Like I think them two, as a possibility. That might have worked. You know.
I like that because I follow them on socials too. And Joe actually he has a really cool personality
Hmm.
too. Um, that could work.
Outcast, maybe.
See,
Outcast.
but I don't think Andre would agree to because he was already shifting away from. Well, he had definitely by '98 he shifted. He wasn't drinking or smoking, or he was vegan
True.
for a little bit. Like so, he probably wouldn't do it. But I mean, they are like definitely like
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
and they both funny.
fantasy draft. Yeah,
Yeah, and they both funny.
Mm.
yeah.
I'm trying to think of look, our little tiny co-host really loves our merch, as you
He
can see.
loves it.
Little,
Our little tiny co-host. That's hilarious.
uh, but yeah, I don't know because I am
Oh
a
yeah. I forgot you like your R&B
other girl.
girl.
I don't be doing all. I don't know all them rappers all like that.
You
I'm
know some
really
rappers.
thinking. I'm thinking Sticky Fingers, but I'm thinking
Oh, Sticky and what's his name from Oishi?
Pedro.
Q.
Fredro.
Shit.
Yes, Sticky and Fredro. Yeah, they got that chemistry. That definitely. I'll say go a little
He
new
like that
age.
though.
The smoke might be a little different, might be on the nerdy vibe, but I think when they first came out, they were synonymous with each other because they're both from Chicago. I'm gonna go Chance the Rapper and Vic Mensa.
Mm. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
Vic Mensa is funny as
Mm-hmm.
hell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
and Chance is a pretty good actor too. I think if we did more of a modern day, which they probably should have thought about before doing that awful sequel, maybe they might be more on the nerdy vibe, not so much cool street urban like them, but it could have been something like they tweaking out,
Yeah.
So maybe them. But that's I guess I'll leave it there. I think anybody else would be just kind of like doing some cool pairings, but like it's like people that got to be able to act too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Hopefully the Stoop kids can appreciate that us putting together a little fantasy draft, a little fantasy tandems of who could have done it. But obviously these guys are at the top of the top of the top here with what they did. So these don't have to be in no particular order. We're gonna do it a little different because this movie is a comedy movie, full blown comedy. It's not really serious, not serious at all, actually. So we're not gonna even play it like it's serious. So we're just gonna kind of get into our favorite scenes, discuss why we like it so much, what we got from it, what made it funny or made it interesting, or whatever have you. So our big cousin's here; he's the guest. So hey, man, where do you want to go? It don't got to be in chronological order. Just where do you want to go? What scene is one of your favorite scenes that you was just like feeling?
Oh man. I'm gonna start with I'm gonna start with when he meets when
Silas.
I just want to say Red Man and Method Man, but Jamal and Silas, right? Yeah,
Silas.
Silas first meet each other. And it reminds me of the first time me and my little brother, shout out to Fresh, interacted with each other freshman year in high school. I had just bought some bud, didn't know what the fuck to do with it. And I walked up on him, and this is how we became friends. I never really talked to him before that. I said, bro, you smoke? He's like, yeah. I said, you got a Rello or something? Yep. And that was it. Like, and just like that, just like Silas and Jamal, we was inseparable. So that scene always makes me think of that, and that is exactly how life goes sometimes. If you're a smoker, you
Oh
know
man.
that
Oh yeah.
sometimes you moving so fast because you're late, you're running behind, that you do bring the whole bag and forget to get the relos. Damn, I was supposed to stop at the gas station. Or you forget to bring the bag and you only got this amount, and you do something stupid and you hit the thing and the weed flies everywhere. I've spilled weed in grass. My last little bag.
Bro,
Like,
he
so,
that was definitely boy brain, as they call it. That was
man.
super boy brain.
Hmm.
I was like, bro, I felt it but
Yep.
he should have rolled the window down.
Yeah. Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
but obviously, again, you know,
Hmm.
uh,
And it just goes back to just, like you said, being stupid, being late. So, yeah, it just reminds me of that great times and how people still, we say when we're younger, you become friends off of dumb shit. Oh, you like Superman? I like Superman. We're best friends. Like, you still, as adults, can have that connection. Like,
mhm.
you smoke, I smoke. Shit, that's all we need,
Yeah,
And
and it's men too. So we
yep,
real simple
yep,
like that.
yep, yep, yep.
It's always that scene for me is always just such a good scene because again, obviously they both met a need that each other needed, and of course we'll get more development without the movie as far as like their interest and talents.
Yes.
But yeah, no, that scene's a great scene. Like they look like they really were smoking. Like I don't know if
Mhm.
the commentary said they was, but they like the coughs were accurate. Like I've had my share of smoke as well, so I've definitely been down.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything y'all want to say about that scene at all, or
Yeah. So like obviously the whole Ivory situation that happened before, and
Yeah.
he is did he like put his ashes in the soil to grow
Mhm.
the weed? Because
Yeah.
you know,
He put it at the very bottom.
Big Mama only smoked pre-rolls. I'm a lady, but uh,
Ah.
but so when they're in the car and we see Ivory like pop up in the back seat and he like goes to pass a blunt. I don't know why this part is so funny to me. When Jamal gets out the car, he's like flying around. He's like, I'm a ghost, 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 ghost. Like, oh, this is the stupidest movie, but it's so funny. Like
Mhm.
I love that part, like when Ivory comes back and he's like, okay, now we have like some incentive or like a way how they're gonna get into all these colleges because now they have somebody with all the answers to help them, you know, because it's like the initial thought is how are they even gonna get to college because like what are we doing? But it was like I think it was a really cool way to get them in is that they have this mystical weed that has somebody who can like come and tell them all the answers to all the questions.
Yeah.
And I loved also how, like you said, like they met in that moment and it was just like, okay, now I got y'all both basically. As soon as
Mhm.
Ivory came back, like, okay, now like his best friend is dead, but he has a new best friend, but then the ghost is like helping them both. I just thought it was really funny and cute.
Yeah, I had that scene too. I mean, I pretty much covered it up. Yeah, I mean, having commonalities is underrated. Like, I mean, you could just bond off of anything. Watching the same show, just whatever, like, and then you just click. And then the plot could have been anything at this point, because once Meth and Red and Jamal and Silas got together, like, they just bounced off of each other for the rest of the movie. So, like,
Yeah.
the introduction was, like Bro said, they both had a need, they filled it. It
Hmm.
just rocked out the entire time from there. You know what I mean? On the first meet. And sometimes you do just click with people that you meet. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I don't know their walk of life. Or I mean, y'all both smoke weed, but I mean, they just stuck with each other. Pass it to the guy in the back, man.
Yeah, like the same archetype, like that. It's
Yeah.
similar to school. Like me and Dominique, same thing. Like it was that simple. We both was in a scholarship meeting in college, and you just kind of vetting, looking around. You don't have no friends, and then when we left the meeting, we just would happen to walk in the same direction. And he's like, "Hey, bro, you like Lil Wayne?" I was like, "Yeah, I like Lil Wayne." "You like Lil Wayne?" "Yeah." "Hey, man, hey, I got the Carter 3, man." So I just went to his dorm. We was rocking out to the Carter 3. "I'm on it. Yeah, I'm on." Like, and from that point, we just kept hanging. "Hey, I'm hungry. You trying to go to the cafeteria?" "Yeah, let's go to the cafeteria." Yeah, but from that, every day we exchange numbers, and we're meeting every day on the bricks. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it really is that simple. So that's good. And we also get a reveal of like his death, Ivory's death that he predicted. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What he did predict, he ended up, getting hit by a bus, but before that, he became a crispy, crackly coon.
I survived. I made it.
Before he got ran over, literally became roadkill.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I have that as well. Ivory dying.
That's fucked up.
Yo, y'all talk about it, ladies. The fact that I'm just gonna run it here, but like the fact that this man changed his whole look, he catfished on purpose. Can we just talk about that just for a brief moment?
Them dreads did not come out of that head wrap he had on.
Hey,
like what?
He said he got extensions that day.
Said he got it stowed in.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
that is wild behavior.
And kept the marker.
She liked him for him. She don't care about none of that.
Nah.
And he had the mark of the Buddha.
Hey, more like the skid mark of Buddha.
Hey. That was tragic. Extreme catfish right there. You need a Neve and Max to come help out.
Yeah. Y'all don't know this because y'all have never seen me and Rich interact in person, but the handshake we do is the same handshake that Ivory and Silas does. We've been doing that since we saw this movie. The up down.
It's a dope shake. It's a dope shake.
Yeah, we've been doing that forever. Yeah.
Boys.
It's definitely a dope shake for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mia, what about you? What you got? What scene you got that comes to mind?
Okay, so I did have the Ivory death scene, but then I had the scene where they have all the college recruiters come after they nailed their THC.
Insane. Like,
I didn't even catch that when I was
they
younger.
kept saying, they just kept saying it through the movie. I'm like,
Of course I didn't get that when I was younger. Eventually it like clicked and I'm like, oh, that's so silly. But
I'm like, why they saying it?
Yeah.
They have the all of the college recruiters, like the military recruiter comes and like they just have this like going back and forth. And I still don't understand. Like I like, to me, it never really registered to me why they would choose Harvard of all the places to go. But it was like the stereotypes of each kind of school, like the HBCU didn't have like good sports. Mm-hmm. And you go to the Army, you come home and you can like build refrigerators.
Yeah.
And it was just so silly.
Refrigerators and such.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I just take y'all to chat. Like, the fact that like these are their college application photos.
Hey,
I'm sorry, bro. Like Method Man, Silas, that's insane. This is like
insane,
this is like the. I'm sorry. I'm coming back to your CB. I'm sorry. I sit there. It's just like, all right, let's hurry up and get this shit over. I'm about to go to bed. Like he is high off his ass. He like, they are fried. Like I have no business being in college, dude. I'm sorry. That mugshot is crazy.
Gets you every time.
Or the profile pic is crazy.
That's what your boy called it, a mugshot.
They call it a mugshot, yeah. But I did have that too, Mia. That scene because I like, bruh. Like the first college recruit coming on, being this ultra black college, it's like the classes can range from hatred of the white devil. What else? Yeah. Advanced hatred of the white devil.
White devil.
What else? Volleyball.
Like, yeah.
What the? What? Advanced hatred. Like this is like I don't know who wrote this, but I'm like, bro, was Dave Chappelle around or his crew? Because this is like right there. Then the guy. Then the soldier dude comes up. And he was like, "You think?" And that's rest in peace, Mike. And that's what he used to quote all the time. He said, "You think you're a tough guy? Won't you come on down and like, we'll show you how to be a man." It's like you can learn how to build refrigerators and such. He used to quote that quote all the time.
You know what that shit reminds me of? When the last time y'all seen Tripping?
I ain't seen that grip. I ain't seen that grip.
It's been a
In
while,
that
but
scene,
I remember it so well.
yes, in that scene, and he goes, because he does a lot of imaginary stuff, and he does this imaginary like college recruit part, and he says, and what kind of sports y'all got at this school? And I think it was like an HBCU, and the HBCU dude says we got lacrosse, and the dad gets up and said, "Get out of here before I kick your ass lacrosse the street." Like that used to have me dying when I was young.
Lacrosse the street.
Lacrosse the street. Like what?
Oh, the guy that came to their house, was he the dean or what? The dean was oh boy, right?
So I
think he was the chancellor. Is that right?
Yeah, because the dean was Oba Babatunde's character,
Yes.
Carl.
Okay.
And then the other
Fred Willard.
His name was Fred Willard's character was Phil. Was it Phil?
Yep, Philip. Yep. That's him.
Oh, so he's the channel. The fact that he was trying to say, like, there's some hotties up here as a staple.
Yep.
For you coming on, it's crazy, bro. And then obviously we get the end.
Okay, he got the hotties.
Come on now. Again, this is we have to suspend a lot. Let me say we have to suspend, but like, bro, really?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's one of them things didn't age well. Maybe that didn't age well.
we got a lot of get your old ass out of
different time.
That also has something I quote a lot. So we shall fox with each other. Like I say,
is that a good thing? Like, bro, the priest pulls up. It's like we take a vow of celibacy. Next, he keep going next. Like, bro, the minute they said that, it's like, nah, bro, we getting it in. We cracking. You know what I'm saying? We mash the potatoes out here.
Jimmy crack corn
for sure. Stop playing with me.
Please.
Listen, the jazz is jazzing, you know what I mean? Like, don't even play with me like that, dog. All right, who's it on you, Ash?
Yeah, it's on me.
All right, go ahead. What you
got? So we did Silas and Jamal. Man, I'm taking out what we already, because a lot of it we have the same, but we had Ivory dying, so I mean we kind of touched on that a little bit, but the fact that Silas is smoking his mans, like we're ignoring the elephant in the room. Like, your partner died, that's fine, but you smoking your mans, like, is insane. Yes, he's coming back as a ghost. He helping you with your testing, but it's just like, yo, you smoking your mans is crazy.
That's low key gay.
You
right?
I'm sorry.
Gay, bro. He's dead. What do you mean?
That's gay.
Listen,
I'm gonna say it. It's gay.
Spread someone's ashes where they love the most. He loved weed, and he loved the fact that Silas was into botany and he grew his own.
You don't smoke your man.
Hey, your man's had body parts. Like, we're not gonna act like that it exists before it became dust. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. We're not gonna forget. We're not gonna forget. This was a full body. This was a man's body. You just grinded it to ashes.
Smoking.
That's gay. All right, just had to say it is.
You say it's gay, but it's foul. Is what I was.
It's both. I'm not saying. I'm not saying being gay is foul. Let's separate. I'm saying
no. I'm saying like it's foul to smoke your man. It's like
that's insane.
Look, the listeners. Nah, bro. Like, think about it. Just let it sink in. Y'all gonna smoke? Y'all gonna smoke your home girl?
No, absolutely. Right. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't smoke my friends, like the humans.
It ain't a friend, a cousin, a parent,
I'm not smoking anybody.
But like, Yeah,
But if this is coming from,
I ain't gonna go no further.
yeah, you wild.
I stand on it though. Hey, these are not the opinions of the whole Childish Grown Up crew. This is just Mochaccino speaking. So y'all don't unsubscribe and look crazy at the crew. This is me alone. Y'all can get in my DMs or y'all can hit us up on our Instagram if y'all had a personal problem with what I'm saying. Like, don't the
No, I mean,
ladies.
we all have our own opinion. It's not.
So I'm being funny, but it's like kind of when you think about it, you lay it out. It's like
It's off the chain, man.
you know what I mean?
It's diabolical work for
Yeah.
sure. However you look at it. But again, for the movie's sake, it is what it is. But him dying, I mean, like the fact that Silas is smoking him, and then him dying the way that he said, it is crazy.
Wait, wasn't Tracy Morgan in the when he was watching the Kevin Costner movie, but he was like it was because he was so
Then he fall asleep and hit the dread. I mean, the whole boy got on fire so quick. The whole body, like
Boy, shebang.
that boy diving out the window is crazy. I mean, like again, I've never
jumping out the window with this one.
But it's like, was that the first instinct? You probably on man, fifth floor.
Yep.
You tried to jump out the window. Like, let's try the stop, drop, and roll that we learned in school. Like, let's throw yourself on the fridge.
He was trying to be the Human Torch for real.
Hey,
let's not jump out the window. Let's not.
Listen.
Like, go jump in the tub or something.
Ether boy.
On fire. He had a patch of 3 little dreads.
Yeah, he did.
Hanging
those
on
nasty dreads.
Well, that was after he got, but I'm saying why he I remember it being quick, and maybe it wasn't that quick. Like he feel like he hit the dread, and then he just
burst into flame.
That's that synthetic shit.
Boy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crispy crackety.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta grow these the natural way.
Come on, talk to him.
Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? I was there at one point, but shout out to y'all representing us right.
Always.
Got them. How you gonna get some fake dreads and they nasty like that?
They look.
That's just.
I feel like that was more of the style back then, though. Like
2001.
I mean, like the dread look, how the dreads look back then, like
trying to look like a deep brother, that type of style.
You gotta think they trying to look like Bob Marley and all them type niggas. Bob Marley, never mind.
But wasn't Bob's plainer than that though? Wasn't it? Like, I mean,
no, Bob Marley had lice in his locks.
Yeah, that's the freeform locks. Like they if you gotta be careful with them because they can get real nasty when they cut them. You can tear them apart and you'll see what's going on. Like,
yeah.
Look it up. Bob Marley. That's how I knew that locks could get lice because Bob had them. But
shout out to Bob though.
Yeah, shout out
to Bob. Lock extension look, even when they had them on Mekhi Phifer at 8 Mile, it looked crazy.
Yeah, like when they do that, like it's just insane. But yeah, I got like pretty much Jamal and Silas. They at the college campus. You know what I'm saying? They pull up, they trying to see what's going on, see if there's anybody got some cakes. They see somebody with some cakes. They run they run into Harvard college sign. They run into the sign, bro. Like they run into the sign. They go walking, they talk to what's his name? What's the douchebag name? Bart. He looked like a Bart.
Bart. Yeah,
and
he does.
They trying to see about they're trying to see about financial aid. Yeah, that's insane. They're trying to see about financial aid, and he makes a joke about, I never known anybody to go to financial aid office. He's like, hey, bro, we was just trying to like get some directions, bro. Like if you want to get your ass beat, we can get it popping.
You looking for somebody to get their ass?
Yeah, we can get to it. Like, stop playing with me. Shout out to Silas, bro. Like Silas wouldn't have it. None of it the whole movie. Like, bro, at all. We can do it any way you want to. Like, straight up, stop playing with me. But yeah, I got that whole scene, and then of course the interaction between Bart and Jamal, like kind of obviously being a precursor to him end up being on the team of being with the crew. Funny scene, like again, and then we already see Silas trying to get at
Lauren.
you said Lauren. I was about to say Lisa Turtle. Sorry.
Me too, Lisa.
Oh man.
Yeah, but trying to get at Lauren. You know what I mean? He's like, girl, I could listen to you talk all day. Like, hey, felt him right there. So yeah, and then kind of rolling it into the next thing. But y'all got anything y'all want to say about that?
What, meeting Bart?
Yeah, like them pulling up on the college campus, trying to see what's going on. That whole scene, and then like meeting Bart, and they're trying to get the financial aid stuff worked out.
Yeah, Bart was a douche. Looks like a douche. Your name is everything is fitting for this character, right? So shout out to him for playing this character. If he's completely opposite of this, like we might have to look him up or something.
I definitely gotta look him up.
If he's been in anything else.
All the racist anecdotes he had. Come on, Jamal, Jermaine.
This isn't B-ball, J-Rock. Like
he said, come on, get jiggy with
it. He's like, shoot the J.
Shoot the J or something.
You just saying anything that you think. It's like, bro, it's not hitting, especially. Yeah.
That's good.
So real quick, back to them driving and hitting the sign. Shout out my nigga Rich, man. I know he might be mad at this one, but we have a similar story. Driving down the Mia knows what we're talking about. Driving down Hamilton. Remember that Riley's? Where that Riley's was? The Seven Hills. He was right over there seeing a fat ass. We both. Oh shit. She got ass. Hell yeah. Look up. Bang. Hit the back of something. Yeah. Be like that sometimes.
Be like that.
Be like that
sometimes.
Hey man, living your raps out here.
Yeah. And we was young. Like he had to be 17. I was probably like 15, 16. Yeah.
Damn, living a rap.
No, so that's even worse. You got to go home and tell pops. Like,
oh no, yeah, you got to come up with a better reason than that. You got to come up with a better reason for that for sure. But that ain't gonna be acceptable at all.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It really is. I could ask y'all the next scene, but I'm sure it's already there at the next scene. Probably, arguably, the funniest scene of the movie. They get to class.
Oh man, get them!
And everybody respond how you want. They get to class. Obviously, a bunch of white people. It's a few black people there because there's gonna be a few in Harvard. They see that the teacher's a black man. They're like, "Oh man, what's up, bruh?" And then they see he kind of like, see he ain't really acknowledging them like they were looking for, and this is what makes it crazy how their chemistry is so good because they don't know each other like that. He's a man, get him. And then, of course, Red Man. I don't know if it was written. I don't know.
That's why you got to watch the commentary.
Right. I don't have a DVD. They messed up my Xbox, bro.
That shit is not written. That was some old nigga shit. A lot of that shit.
That's crazy.
Is nigga
That's
shit.
crazy.
I felt that in my bone. Yeah.
Get him. Oh, Jimmy the Cricket ass. Hey, nigga with it.
Y'all react. I'm just gonna leave it there. Like when they start going to it, this whole scene.
Fade having a
hey,
listen. I saw this probably months ago. Like it came across some reels and TikTok, and I was in tears. Like just the roast, and I'm like, yo, it was so funny. I hadn't seen it in so long. I'm like, yo, Red Man is cooking this man, but it's all deserved because, dude, we're coming in here. You're ignoring them, like you don't even see them, and you know. You're new, and obviously, if this is the class, you should be happy they come in the class. Yeah. Then they're trying to get your attention, but then they got to cook you. Yep. Now you up there sweating bullets, embarrassed. Tell me, eat your seats. Bro, you should have said that. I would have had to cook you, fold you up real quick.
He was ashamed. Like he disassociated himself from.
He said, Jamal said he probably did more time than you be put together.
And shout out to the camera work, zooming in on his face the whole time.
Super sweating.
Hey, listen, I'm just gonna read off some of the jokes.
Go ahead.
Read them all. Man.
All right. He says, "Get him." No green Jimmy the Cricket suit wearing ass motherfucker.
Get him.
Get him. He says, "No short He said, "No short Colin Powell haircut, having ass motherfucker."
Get him.
All right. Little Angela Davis mustache. Get him, weird ass motherfucker. Get him. You old Richard Pryor shortcut fade having around the side wearing motherfucker. And he's put
And
so
he did
much
the turn,
bro. And he put the emphasize motherfucker. Like he's put like that New York with that jersey.
Shit.
And then let me see. And he was doing it, like doing all that.
Yeah.
He said, "You little Sammy Davis Award Jr., Sammy Davis Award Jr. Afro haircut, having ass motherfucker." And the white kids are laughing, bro.
They
And
get
then
weak.
he said, "Get him, you little disco dead." He said, "You little dynamite disco daddy, double standard."
Nobody could have done that but Redman. Dude.
Bro, you
shit.
little dog with he said little dog with a haircut. he cut him off right there,
Cut
gentlemen.
him.
Bruh, listen, because here's what make it so crazy is because there was no miss.
Nope.
That's what make it insane. Like most time when people start doing it, there's gonna be a miss within that that run, that ramble.
Yep.
There was not one miss.
Nope.
That's why I was like, yo, he is cooking this nigga, bro. Like
And that became the standard. Niggas was start doing that. Oh, get him.
yeah.
Nigga hit you
Like,
with the
that
get
get
'em.
him
You
was
gotta roast
real.
the nigga.
No, that get him was real. That get him was a moment, bro. So, but like, bro, like everything he said, like Richard Pryor's for like, oh my gosh, bro.
He was putting the emphasis on his letter. It was just
That's what I'm saying. Like he's like motherfucker, like
And he hit the
yeah,
spin. That nigga was like, he turned around,
bro.
hit the
He's like, oh, you like he's pointing the hands at like putting the animation on roasting somebody makes it 10 times worse.
Get him dirty.
And Dean had come so far from that he forgot that can happen.
He ain't experienced that in a minute.
Nah, bro. Like he forgot that can go down like that. He ain't never had to experience that at Harvard, bro. But yeah, so and then of course we get the scene that's just as good right in here where they're sitting next to what's his name? I didn't get his name. Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, they see he about to drink his cup, found out his toilet. He did drink his cup, found out his toilet water, and they pretty much. This is the premise that sets up the rest of the movie. Of they getting active on everybody here.
Yep.
They already know. They already feel like they on borrowed time. You know what I'm saying? Like all Silas is trying to do is cook in a real lab. Like that's what he said. He said, cook my herbal and give me some head while doing it. That's his whole objective in life. As far as Jamal goes, he's just trying to get out of his mama house. He's trying to stretch it out so he ain't got to be there. So they already know they on borrowed time. They ain't tripping for real. So them just getting back, they get they get back on everybody in this movie, bro. Like, and so they do the thing like, all due respect, sir, suck my like, and like, bruh, like you're an idiot. You know, you could teach your way out of kindergarten, Dean. Like all of that was like. Oh my gosh, bro. It was so freaking good.
My favorite part about that whole scene is how tough Jeff was at first. Like, the nigga was super tough. Like, this isn't a hip hop convention. Like, and we've all met that white boy or white woman that's just like super tough and
Yeah.
like, oh, for real. And then this how good God and karma is. You get to your dorm room and that nigga's in there.
Hey, he changed his life. They changed his life for real though.
And I already know you not tough. You know how I know? Because you in here drinking toilet water, nigga.
Yeah,
You want to be a alpha, whatever you want to be.
Yeah.
Some fraternity.
Yeah, you out here drinking toilet water. You weren't putting on rotten eggs. You know, now you talking about you got to grease up. Who knows what that means?
Yeah.
crazy word.
Bend his ass over. That's what.
Yeah, boy, it's crazy work.
Okie dokie.
I mean, hey, look, the movie said it, not us.
Hey, you hear me? He said it.
So
That way.
all right, School. What's your next scene?
My next scene, one of my favorite scenes personally, is when they are in the dean's office eating those Cheetos.
Oh man,
I think this is one of the moments where that chemistry once again that shows when they're eating the Cheetos and Dean, he can't even concentrate. because this nigga got this cheese all over his mouth. He's spilling it. Here's what gets me too. Redman sees him leaving him. Then he steps on that Cheeto.
Hey,
and
but
your
they
boy has a bruh. This
the
nigga
way they
poured out
eyed each other, bro.
yes, he poured out a vacuum. Hey,
You
what,
know,
this is an 18th century upholstery or whatever he said. And that nigga, nigga Redman said, "What you mean this carpet? I know the bitch that make these carpets."
it's like
And that
you
nigga
remember her?
said,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, hey, that nigga say, you know why I need it from that. Redman
Like,
said,
yeah.
yeah, I know that bitch.
Yeah, I know.
All not scripted. Like that shit is just
It's
chemistry.
so
Like
good,
so fucking good. Like that nigga said, yeah, I know that bitch. Like just
bruh.
like he was
Like they was reminiscent in the moment for a second.
I know the bitch that make these. You know why I need it from down the street. Yeah, I know that bitch. Like, come
Bruh,
on.
like just so matter of factly. Anything, ladies, anything y'all want to say about that scene with the Cheetos and dropping it on the carpet and Dean trying to be on that? Pretty much be on like I got y'all on my radar.
Mm-hmm.
No, school pretty much covered it. Yeah, just the fact that he knew it was bothering him and stepped on that Cheeto just out of, you know what I mean? Like, I just love the awareness that
Yes.
they had, you know what I mean? That they were pushing dude buttons.
Cause we done had that moment where we
Yeah.
just know we getting on the nigga neck like, oh shit, this really making him mad. All
Mm-hmm.
right.
It was so good, man. Like,
It's like you said, Dean knew them niggas weren't supposed to be there. I know you niggas ain't supposed to be here. I don't know how you did it, but you niggas are about to get out of
yes, yeah.
here.
But like, hey, they getting that get back in the meantime, boy. Because again, they know they on ball time.
Yes.
What about you, Mia? What you got? What's your next scene? What stood out to you?
So the one that I actually had was them getting into their dorm and meeting their roommate, like the other roommates, and then meeting.
I Need Money.
Yeah, I was. I have a whole thing about that, but
It's from
anyway,
the street.
but no, just like meeting the roommates. What was the ones? What was his name? Twan. Twan, the Asian one, the child
Oh, his
prodigy.
name was Twan. I did not get that.
That ain't his real name.
Oh,
It-
he
But
just.
he's such of the culture.
Oh, he tried to like flip it.
It
Yes.
spelled like Tuan.
It's probably Juan or
Like
something.
Twain.
Something. I don't know. But it ain't Twan.
That's funny.
And not to step on you, Mia, but I also love that scene you talking about because he established the law immediately. Nobody says nigga in here but us. Like, let's get this shit out the way right now.
Because why would Jeffrey even say that?
Yeah.
'Cause
Because
why-
Well, he was clearly sheltered. Like it's clearly like a sheltered guy. Like I'm doing these things. I'm making connections with my fraternity. Like he has no idea, and that's why they knew what they was dealing with when they was telling like, hey, bro, if you chill out a little bit, like you might actually,
I had some fun.
you know what I mean?
fun was the best there.
But sorry, go ahead, Mia.
But no, just like the whole. Okay, so this has been in my mind, eating away the whole time we've been talking about this, because the whole time I was watching it, I was having a whole lot of Mandela effect moments where I had been mixing two movies together. Like I had been mixing How High and Harold and Kumar go to together. And I'm like,
I can see that.
like the scenes were like kind of bleeding together because I feel like there was a scene where they went to a college and there
I like
was
the movie.
going on, and I just couldn't. It was not connecting to me that like that scene didn't happen in this movie. It happened in the other movie, but I didn't put the other guy's name in my notes. The Indian guy,
What's his name? His name is Amir.
Amir, and then
Insane lie, bro. Don't worry, sweetheart. you can you can SMD after class.
Hey, insane.
he wants me.
Like,
Amir need to chill out.
hey, that is crazy line to say. Like, there's no like finesse to it.
That's the sad part. We all know it in the mirror.
I
Whether it
know,
be high school, college, whatever. Always a nigga lying on his dick.
bruh. Like,
Sad.
talk about everything you want. I've had. If you know, like, it's like, come on, bro.
No, you haven't.
No, you
Stop.
haven't.
Get
Like
away from me.
And the shit you
Like,
do get is nasty, nigga, with that shit on your lip.
that shit on your lip got some shit on his lip,
Got some shit on your lip.
bruh.
But and then Silas trying to wake Jamal up for class the next day, and he's got the boom box, but he puts the blood under his nose to wake him up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I've experienced that. Shout out to Fresh.
Hey, shout out to Silas because he's just like he's just much more of a layered black man. I know this is a comic movie, but like there are some layers there that I know we'll get to. We're not going to make this episode too long, but there are some layers there that make it interesting. Like even that musical choice, choosing that, like why not play something else? Like later in the movie we see Cypress Hill. Like why not play Cypress Hill? But he's playing a whole different genre of music, and of course getting the Wake and Bake going. So it's like he's a very layered black character that I don't know if it's how Meth played it or how it was written, but it's a very unique character. So, and I really enjoyed that. Ash, what you got? Where you going?
Meeting Gerald. Gerald is the one with the little
the campus security guard.
campus security. What is that stench? Yeah, that was just so funny to me this time. Yeah, he was so like
walking around in the green bubble, dude.
Yeah.
that was so funny. Gerald is funny, yo.
Funny.
Like he needed to be in here because it just makes things like 10 times weirder. Like this dude, you're just so dedicated to the security gig, and you got your notepad out like Deion Cole, like you just ready to hand out citations, and then like so when they decided to get back and get that man bike, they had a whole plan set up to get this man his bike, and he crying, he running to the dean, like snot nose crying. He's like, wow. Like, yo,
got my baby.
that is so funny because this always stood out to me. Like when I watched it back then, like, and then they run over the bike. Then he back up on it. How do I get to something?
What?
You do a double run over, and then you got the folks come over here and pick up the parts. So he is devastated, and it is hilarious because you try to give Jamal and Silas shit, and they're like, okay. And that's what I liked about Jamal and Silas, because they just came to like shake shit up. Like, okay, y'all want to be messing with us? Okay, we're gonna Bart and his statue. But he proud of the statue. We pulling that down. We taking Gerald's bike. We getting that jacked up. We putting the pigeons and the deans. Like it was just everything was just
getting it get back.
It was great.
And the dean, the weed brownies before.
Yeah, the weed
Dropping the
brownie. That boy
Cheetos.
broke out. Like,
Gerald, every time I see Gerald, he reminds me. He makes me think of Randall from Recess. Like he's
absolutely,
like a Randall. And I also love that scene because it shows you how innocent these kids are at Harvard, like, and how much they, I guess, love certain aspects. Like Gerald, you find out he's a volunteer. Like, nigga, none of this shit you doing matters. Like, you writing citations, and we really not have to pay these motherfuckers. And you talking about you looking for the weed, the ecstasy, the shrooms. We got the loudest of the loud right here. And you talking about what is that smell? Like,
right.
You don't even know what's going on for real.
But then as soon as he finds it.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. He didn't smoke at all. Stole it. He like,
baby.
Bruh. OD.
He got one whiff and he's like, I gotta have this.
Bruh.
Have it.
And eventually did y'all talk about the bike? Just kind of. Okay, yeah. Classic moment, and it's just super diabolical to take the pieces even after the fact. Like that's even, like get rid of the body. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's crazy. Let me see. I'll go with try to move this thing along. I'm gonna skip past the little like black teacher. I mean, the teacher teaching Black history part. It's a cool little moment. Of course, like all of these moments are landing. The humor is landing. I would say, I was gonna say about Jamal meeting the Essence Atkins character. I remember that was. I think it hit better in the trailer. Like that little scene where he was doing all of this type stuff, it hit great for the trailer, but it was kind of like, but I'll just try to move this thing along. I guess I'll say this because I think the last part of it is just the party of it.
Yeah.
But I'll say, when they're rowing and like the teacher, the coach pretty much talks to Dean, and the coach is like, he's down with it. He's down with the boo-foo.
With it.
And he's down with the flavor. He's like, bro, I've been needing this. Like, and that to me, this is like, again, it's a comedy movie, but it just speaks to the impact that Black people have, bro.
Come on.
Like, we know this is not Harvard, but it's a fictional, but it's in the world of it, and it's like just bringing that authenticity and sauce. It always makes the experience different. Like that coach told him, like, hey, bro, I've been waiting to say stuff like that, bro. I got to go to these fake ass dinners and all of these different things I can't stand. I've been wanting to talk crazy to Bart and all of them privileged crews. I've been wanting to say that. And I'm so glad. He's like, bro, you on the team. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Like, I got you. And then he even get
Meanwhile, Dean is running from the culture.
Yeah.
Running from it.
Yeah, and it is a sad thing, like where Dean is, because that is a real thing. Yes. There is this kind of idea that if I make myself appear safe enough, maybe, just maybe, you will forget I'm Black. That's a real thing.
Yep, absolutely.
I can't say I could speak to. I've had that experience before. But I mean, obviously, I'm older now, so I don't care. Like, I'm definitely who I am. But I've been there because you want something so bad that if you could give this appearance so strongly, maybe they'll just disregard or forget. But so that's where Dean is. But he's been doing it for so long, he's numb to this point. Yep. And that's why I think as we kind of transition into the party scene of all of the events that happen, when Dean gets the weed brownies, it's like, bro, weed ain't gonna turn you to a whole different person. That person existed, bro.
Yeah.
That person, and you're doing edibles. Listen, I can't even. I'm
getting there.
I'll keep it a bean. I can't even mess with the edibles. Like I keep a pen or whatever, but like the edibles is crazy. It's too close for me. Yeah. Like, bro, it get me way eyes. I can't do this. Is too scary, bro. I'm not lying. Like they are out there. Like, bro, I remember watching my cousin. Like, I was like, bro, I can't do this. You want this? He's like, yeah, bro. This man took like 2 edibles and hit a blunt, and was just like, man. I'm sitting there like, dang, bro, like thugged it, no problem. I said, bro, I would be acting so weird right now, dude.
Melted to the couch.
Oh, I'll be melted, dude. But as we transition into the party, trying to kind of bring it to landing it, we see that they get we obviously see they mess with the dean's office, and he already met with them, and he's trying to get them out of there. Their grades is getting bad. They got to come up with a scheme to figure out how to stay before they have to get put out of Harvard, you know what I mean? Which they knew they was on borrowed time, and they get the dean high, and the dean's at the party, and I got some lines from here, but the dean's at the party, but like he's like, bro, this shit is whack. Like, let's get it popping. And pretty much the DJ changed the music, and he getting to it. Shout out to the actor, bro. Yeah. Like I don't know how old he was, but he was getting to it.
Okay. So Oba Babatunde is actually he's a dancer. He's a dancer. He does tap, he's an actual trained dancer. He played Harold Nicholas in the Dorothy Dandridge movie.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Like, if you get a chance, look up Oba Babatunde and his work. He's one of those actors who you may not know, but he's in
a lot. He played Barry Gordy in American Dream.
And he played Barry Gordy in the Temptations movie.
Yeah.
He played the principal in Dawson's Creek. You know, they
Yeah,
did my man dirty.
he a
Little birdie
legend.
said you did me dirty.
He a legend.
And he
And that's
was
one of
one of
those
them
people.
cops on John Q telling him to
Yeah,
take the shot out there.
He
yeah.
was, yeah. Go check out our
Uh,
Yeah,
John Q
he's
review.
legend. He was on Soul Food series.
Half and half.
You
Yeah, he's
see
in there for sure.
him and everything, but
yeah,
he
he's one of those people that if you listen to the commentary of the film, and again, if any the Stoop kids, anybody get a chance to see the commentary with Method Man and Redman, it's funnier than the movie. I promise you. Like I wouldn't lie to you. Um, but he's one of the actors that they talk about a lot, especially far as just helping them be better. You know, he's pulling them aside. Hey, you know, maybe you guys should do this or do that, and you know, just helping them. You know, seeing young brothers trying to make it, or you know, especially Method Man, who essentially really does it.
Hmm.
You know, pretty much saying like, if you guys got a talent, a passion for this, then here's some tips. Like, you might want to learn this. You know, grease his palms because he's most important here. You know, stuff like that, which is important.
Yeah, yeah. This is a blockbuster release.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So there's a lot of things that transpire. I'm just gonna kind of lay it out here, and y'all pick where y'all want to react to. So they know that they gotta get this party going. We already talked about like Dean, get hit with the brownies. They go and pretty much invite some ladies of the night to this party, and they want to know if they got dough. Well, if we ain't got dough, we got friends that got dough, and we got friends and they got friends that got dough. Spread the word. They do their thing. They also set up their two dorm mates to get them a little jazz. You know what I mean? Going, and so that ends up being a thing. Bart and Lauren, they're the party that's just not hitting at all. She ain't feeling it, and he wants her to tuck her butt in, which is just because it's sticking out too much, which is insane. We need a backstory on them too, a Dawson's Creek story on them too. But eventually she makes it over to the hood party with Meth and Red, Silas and Jamal, and everybody's party getting to it. We got I Need Money DJing, but then we get introduced to some new characters, Baby Powder and Baby White.
Come on.
We get that, and like I said, I'm just gonna lay it all out, and then you just react to whatever you want to react to, and then obviously, what's the little volunteer dude name again?
Gerald.
He on rock now.
Mm-hmm.
So he's acting crazy. Yeah, and then they pretty much dig up a body to because they run out of the ivory, so they dig up a body because we figure out Gerald got ivory, but they dig up a body to try to get the information they need. Grand scheme at the end of the movie, they get everybody high, and you see what's supposed to be like George Washington. They say, "Oh, it's a bong. It's not a," and they pretty much basically the movie alludes to like they're able to stay, and that's what a movie is. So. From the party all the way to the conclusion, what are some highlights for y'all? I'll throw the ball in your court first, Mia.
Of course, Mike Epps, as Baby Powder, hilarious. Him and the what's his name? Anthony McKinley as Baby Wipe. They had a really cool little banter too. Their kid, and I was haven't seen him in much that I know of either, but they were hilarious. And the little scene where they come up on Gerald and he's got the weed in the little in the blanket, and you're like, what's that? He's like, it's the baby. And he's making the crying noise. He was like, that ain't no baby. What's that green thing hanging out? That is just so silly to me. But and that's why I'm between Gerald was really, shout out to the Culture Garden. If we did scene stealers, it would probably be Gerald. He was one of the funniest.
He really was though.
Mm-hmm.
Ash, what about you? What through that sequence of the party going all the way to obviously the ending of the movie? What stood out to you?
much. I mean, yeah, Gerald, that was funny, and then Twan and Jeffrey finally get a little, little action going, so they probably lost their virginity that night. And
For sure.
what else? What else? I like the scenes with Silas and Lauren. Is that her
Yeah,
name?
Lauren. Yeah,
Yeah, Silas and Lauren kind of got to get a little, you know what I mean,
I
a little
like that.
closer. And again, Silas is just a smooth talker. You know what I mean? He caught the quick feel, and he was surprised she was getting high with him. You know what I mean? So she was like, again, her being with Bart, she kind of explained that early on. Something with she wouldn't be there if it wasn't for him or his dad or something. But even still, like, don't you ain't gotta be in a relationship with dude. But overall, it was cool. Everybody, party started jumping. There was a lot going on.
Yeah.
Digging up a body is crazy, but
Mhm.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
What about you, School?
Uh, I think everything they pretty much said. I think it was a lot. It was a lot that was going on. Like you said, Silas. I really liked the different layers to him. Specifically, when he proved Bart wrong in the classroom. It shows you how much he loves, plants and botany
Mm-hmm.
and that type of deal. When he says peace and Bart tries to
Mm-hmm.
correct him and he breaks it down for him, which again, watch the commentary, he tells some stuff about that, how long it took him to do that shit. Um, what else? Just how smooth he was. Like, I
Oh
don't know
yeah.
if y'all heard him, but the nigga said to Lauren, like, you got something on your chest. My eyes. Like, just just saying little slick shit. I love when Bart comes in. He said, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to frick her.
You trying to frick
Like,
her?
um, I love when I Need Money finally speaks. Like that used to when I first watched this the first 4 or 5 times, that part used to, especially the very first time, that shit took my breath away. Like I couldn't breathe laughing so hard. Um, but yeah, I think it all boils down to weed isn't the worst thing you can do
Mm-hmm.
because they had, Ben Franklin essentially one of America's greatest inventors and someone that America loves so much so that he's the only person to be on a bill that's not the president. But he was getting high, you know what I'm saying? So relax, take it easy on this weed smoke.
Mm-hmm.
So that's about it though.
Yeah, I did like it. Like Silas when he was trying to kind of try to get a feel. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, my bad." Like, did I rule this? This
Yeah.
is our first date. You know what I'm saying? You hit my
Mhm.
blunt. You know what I'm saying? Like he's trying to like, you know, and I think that dynamic was interesting. We didn't talk about it a little bit, but even Jamal and the Essence Acton's character, her being like the president, vice president's daughter. It's just that whole thing of like them getting active, and he's doing this thizzle over there. I just wanted to cover that. But yeah, this whole thing, like Mike Epps came through, like nobody say nah I know like I you say nah
You
another.
say that now,
I'm
none of
pimping
I've been
since been
pimping since
pimping
been
since been
pimping
pimping
since
since
been
been
pimping since
pimping.
been pimping.
Like yeah,
And,
that's why
and,
your
and
whole
your, and your
family
family been assistant
sister
pimping.
pimps. Yeah.
uh,
I'm baby powder, you baby white. You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
all ad libbed.
Really
Um,
good, really, and it's like the funniest, like because you could tell they
yeah,
want to laugh when you say I'm
yes,
not no, I say nah never
yeah,
like
yeah. I don't know
that.
what that shit means. Don't nobody say that now, nothing. Like you
Yeah,
say that now, nothing.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, our man Twan, he ended up getting some confidence up when you realize, like, yo, baby powder and them, like, you ain't got it like that, bro. You ain't got the juice like that. Like, I really got cash like that. I'm with the ladies. You can't do what you could do. And pretty much they don't work for him no more. They do end up getting a little, president, and they end up getting Jeffrey high, which was funny. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember that being in the trailer. Like, what? Like,
yeah, yeah.
you know.
Definitely surprised.
So all of that was fun. Jamal wearing the little tuxedo T-shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
It was always the silliest thing. Try getting a photo op.
And he said, I didn't inhale. The vice president said that, which is
A nod to
nod to Bill Clinton.
the Clinton.
Um,
Yeah,
and I know this is '01, but that really could have happened. Like he could have really been at that party getting high and he could have got away with it because there was no,
Hmm.
at this point it's just hearsay.
Yeah, it's a
Even if
different.
somebody said, "Nigga, that wasn't me," shit.
Yeah,
So,
a different world than
mhm.
where you come from.
Yes, yes, yes.
All
So,
right. Well, that is our film review. Of course, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I could have talked about this for a whole nother 30 minutes,
that's
but
that's
we
that
can't
shit.
take all day on this movie.
Hmm.
But nonetheless, very enjoyable movie. Let's get into our later categories, man. Character you relate to or identify with the most. Ash.
I didn't have anyone here.
Okay.
Didn't have anyone.
Mia.
I didn't either. I couldn't make it fit. I tried, but I didn't have anybody.
Okay. School.
Silas. Um, mm, a little bit more Jamal. I'm gonna go Jamal. I'm gonna go.
Jamal.
Yeah, a little bit more Jamal. Um, I've been in that. I've been there. That's all I'm gonna say. I feel you.
You feel all right. Well, I got Silas. I just think he was just like an underachiever
Yeah.
that like
Yep.
when he really applied himself and he realized that he really got something.
Hmm.
He like if we see more of him, like there was a How High 2 back then. There might have been talks and it didn't happen, but like there was a How High 2. Silas would have been like he been that dude. Like he probably I don't know if he would have had like a dispensary because it probably
Yeah,
still wasn't.
he
But
would have been
like
a billionaire
if
somehow.
they had brought it back like Best Man 20 years later, he would have had a
Hmm.
dispensary. He would been doing his thing. But like
Yeah.
definitely Silas, like just having so much potential, but like downplay. We don't get a lot of backstory, but like I definitely connected. I felt very keen to his energy in this movie.
Hmm.
Get to stepping character you could do without. Mia B.
I hate to say it, but I had to go with I Need Money because I know
Mm,
he's funny, but I don't necessarily feel like his character was
Hmm.
necessary to the story.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
School.
I'm agree. I'm agree. I can definitely go with I need money. And no, that's it. I need money. Yeah, that's the one.
I ain't mad at that. That's not a
Yeah,
bad pick.
come on.
Ash.
I almost had him, but I liked him in those key scenes. So like helping with the bike, and then it was
Mhm.
just different things. And then Jamal Rowan, he doing, he was
Mhm.
kind of actively in certain scenes, even though he wasn't talking. I saw the mirror though, the Indian guy.
Mm.
Yeah, he can get up out of
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that's a good one.
'Cause
He pays
having
no
the
low. He
Asian guy
pays no low.
and Jeffrey was enough. I feel like he
Yes.
really could have.
Yes. But I
I'm gonna keep.
think that I think Amir was just necessary because from what I understand, I've never been to college, but people like Amir really exist far as just like staying at college on their parents' money. Like I'm a
Hmm.
12-year senior. Like that's insane.
Yeah. Oh, that
Yeah.
happens.
Professional
Uh,
college.
I really was going to say Ivory, but not
Mm.
because of the role that's played for the story, but the
Yeah.
actor. Something about this actor that I just never felt. But since the character is so pivotal to the plot, I'm gonna go with the two television characters.
Mm.
Like that whole thing is like you.
Morgan
It's like you
Thompson.
just giving them cameos. That was what
Yeah.
Tracy Morgan and Garrett Morse or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's just like it felt like you just giving them cameos to add to the cast list to bring the draw, and we absolutely don't need that. Like we get two scenes with that, and it was
And
just like it's whack. I don't know. It's just
yeah,
whack. It's whack to me. I
and
don't.
it makes me feel like who wrote this, and if they was white, I'm mad.
Well, even if they was white, they wrote everything well up until that point, and it was just like it's probably just one of the things like they want to be in the movie, they need to be in this movie. Where can you fit them? And it was like, all right, we'll just do this.
That
That's how.
shit is
Yeah,
I
it was whack. Because I mean, we get later like Insecure where they did it better.
hmm
There's other show movies and stuff that have done this better. This little world in the world.
Yeah.
Line. Here's this is gonna be a tricky part. I'm trying to figure out how to do this because there's so many lines. I don't know. Maybe we go one apiece. We'll just rotate like that. So I'm gonna start school, then I'm gonna go Ash, then I'm gonna Mia, then me, and we'll do it like that. Because I feel like there's a lot of lines, and I feel like if one of us just go, we might take all the lines. So I'm gonna start with you, school, and then Ash, then Mia. What line?
One
What
of my
line?
favorite from the movie, man. I'm gonna say, get him. I think that's it.
That's great. That's great, Ash.
It's from Jamal. Is that all, mama? Is that all, mama? We all been there.
So much attitude on it, bro.
Yes. Yes.
I had that too. Mia.
Mine is also Jamal. How did I fail women's studies? I love bitches.
That's a good one. I got damn Ivory. I had no idea you could stank so good.
Oh, I think you got that backwards. The ladies tell me, "Oh no, don't stop."
Don't stop. Pippin.
You know what? I think it's always funny that in black movies, when black characters die and they somehow come back, they're always in heaven with Big and Pac. I just find that funny.
Yeah.
Somehow, Biggie
Hey,
and Pac is doing
then
something.
Marvin Gaye came through, man.
Marvin Gaye came through tripping.
Ash, what's your next one, bro?
This is from Jamal again. The white man teaching black history is some bullshit anyway.
Anyway. Yep.
That's insane, for real. That's a really crazy thing.
Oh, my black black African American study class, white man.
Boy, Mia.
I love Ben Franklin, girl. I can listen to you talk about his stinking ass all day.
Yeah, talking that talk.
Yeah.
For me, got blunt, got weed. Yeah, school.
Mm-hmm. Been pimping since been pimping since been pimping since been pimping.
Ah,
Say that a lot.
that's the one. Ash.
Silas, imagine what two brothers from the PJs can do with a little bit of opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Boys got bars. Mia.
Oh, we already said my other two, but I had, oh no, we said two of my other ones, but I had that shit on your lip got some shit on it.
Facts. All I want to do is develop my herbal in a real lab while getting some head doing it. School.
Mama, why you always got to show out in front of company? Oh, these bitches, they ain't shit.
Like she has nothing,
Hey.
bruh.
None.
Yeah, she out there. Ash.
This is from Jamal. Harvard, local house, second floor, right on the couch. Hey, shout out to Red, man. He got all the
He got it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so Mia, you said that was all your lines?
I have one more.
Okay.
It's actually see they be so inappropriate. But
we here now. This whole movie is inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
when a little Asian dude was like, I have 2 inches of hard dick.
Dick for you.
And she was like, I'll work with you, baby.
Hey, that's another quote from me and Mike. He used to say that I have 2 inches of hard dick. Like we used to say
I remember that.
Now I know. Okay, there we go. Because like, bro, he used to say that all the time. They just used to be fried, bro.
2 inches.
Yeah, man. Goodness, nah. All right. This so place I could have went with that. All we did was come over and ask for directions. If we came over asking somebody if they wanted that ass kick, you wouldn't be talking so smug now. Would you? I like that. Like, stop playing with me. What you got, School?
What do you say? Come on, Jimmy Jam. Come on, Jimmy Jam, J Rock. Get jiggy with it. Shoot the J. Hey, all that rest of shit that Bart was saying was off the chain, bro.
That was insane, bro. Ash.
This from Silas. Half that shit is filled with bullshit. The other half is live. You know what I'm saying?
And the Black History joint, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mia, you got anything else? Nope.
No, I don't. I didn't write a whole lot down.
No, that's okay. I just didn't want to keep coming to you if you had.
Oh,
I got This Isn't Basketball, J Rock.
Crazy work.
That's always funny. Audacity humor is some of my favorite humor.
Oh man.
What you guys cool?
You talking about this carpet right here? I know the bitch that make these. You know why I need it from that. Yeah, I know that bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, that shit is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's my last one. This is from Bart. Who's that big black lady in the sky? I thought that was cool how they like made everybody see her.
Yeah.
I thought that
Yeah.
was kinda
That was some
cool.
Austin Powers type stuff right there.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it.
I got I'm Silas, Entreponegro. Yeah.
My last one is this motherfucker done cut my shit. That shit took me out back in the day, boy.
Boy, I got two more. Hell mother, yes sir, Dean Kane sir, and the bitch fine, ain't she? Hey, he was hiding the bugs. Like
Hey,
I would have thought you were
gone,
super
boy.
bitch fine. Like, hey, I got the munchies like a motherfucker. Like, bruh, I love this movie so much.
And I hate when people are so smart they dumb. Like you think your den mother from elementary school or whatever sent you some brownies and she
Bruh.
just knocked and left them. Come on, man.
Right. And
Gots to be.
they're wrapped up with like they're not even in a container. They're like on a plate wrapped up with saran. Like,
Gots to be more careful.
boy. Things you would change about the movie or what you feel they didn't get right. Mia B.
I didn't have anything. You know, this is the kind of movie you just got to take it for what it is, and yeah.
Ash.
Same with me. I took it for what it was. Didn't have anything.
School.
Yeah, I'm the same. This one of those movies you shouldn't even put your brain on while you're watching this movie.
Yeah. I think this movie for the genre and what it did, I think it's perfect. Because it didn't take itself overly serious. It didn't make it extra long of a pacing movie. It did all of the jokes land. Nothing is too cringe 20 years after the fact. They executed this genre of film, and I don't really have much to say. I was gonna kind of talk about maybe the financial part of it, like how did they even get it off, but it didn't really matter because we see that they had to go to the Deuster's office for so for this genre and what they did, they nailed this.
Yes.
Lastly, more of the story in your opinion. School, I'm gonna throw it in your court first.
I kind of already said it. Moral of the story is, first off, weed ain't that serious. And a lot of your heroes smoked weed. You may not know it, but they did it. And again, Black culture runs the world. As much as you hate to see it, all it takes is one of us to come into your dorm house and your life will change.
Change the whole campus, boy.
And yes, quickly. So,
It's a great point, brother. Ash.
This was kind of tough. So I was trying to pull something together. You can finesse your way in, but eventually you got to figure your shit out for yourself. Like you can do that interview, you can get the job, but I mean, you got to figure that shit out.
That's a fact. Now that's a good one. It just sounded like that was well thought out right there, Ash. Mia B.
I just said it's amazing what you can do when you apply yourself.
Hey.
Yeah.
A good one.
I forgot to mention this. I said, hey, little bitty bitch. Hey, little bitty bitch. From Baby Powder. I'm sorry. I meant to say something like that, but like, bro, get your ass up out of here. Like, more of the story for me. You're smarter than others give you credit for. It's just very niche. Silas with the plants and the herbs, you know what I'm saying? And Jamal with designing his clothes. Like these are like, they were definitely underrated in that sense, but like he designed his own clothes to the point he had his coach and his one of his dorm mates wearing Bufu. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously we know Silas, how he got down, where his whole assignment, he turned it into a full project. You know what I mean? He took real liberty and initiative to be able to bring everybody into the world to see that he knew what he was talking about. So you're smarter than people give you credit for. It's just what you're smart at is niche. It's a specific thing. You know what I mean? So but yeah, that is our review. That is our film. Yep, that is our film. So shout out to you, Mia. You do what you got to do whenever you got to do it. Shout out to our big cousin. School came through on this one for sure. So this last pick for this back to school rotation was on y'all. Y'all chose this, the Stoop Kids, that is. And these were the movies that were actually in the voting. So the movies that were in the voting were Dangerous Minds from 1995, Class Act from 1992, School Days from 1988, and Drumline. And the movie that you all chose that won by just barely was the 1988 film School Days.
What?
Shout out to the Culture Guard, because y'all they did that on there. So School Days is what y'all have picked, the Spike Lee film. This will be our third Spike Lee film. We did He Got Game, and we did Crooklyn. So this will be our third Spike Lee film. So we'll see what we get into with this. I've seen this movie before, so it's going to be an interesting conversation nonetheless. But again, thank you, School. Our big cuz came on here to, grace us with his presence, to have fun, and kick it like we do. You know what I mean?
Appreciate y'all.
Shout out to Mia pushing through. You know what I'm saying? With got some things going on, but pushing through.
Yep.
Shout out. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ash being who she is. The queen of childish grown up moments. And we here. We did this thing. So thank y'all for tuning in. Remember, subscribe, do all of that stuff. Leave us an Apple comment. Y'all want other people to know about this show. Blow this thing up. By any means, do that. Y'all ain't got to leave, but you definitely got to get the hell up out of here. So thank y'all for tuning in. Peace out.